Forecast. Here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. While we head into the middle part of November, if you remember last year, we were hitting temperatures in the mid-20s, coldest part of the winter last year. This year, we're still talking about the tropics, and guess what? A new storm tonight in the Atlantic, so we'll get to that in just a little bit. Let's take a look at the big picture across the lower 48 as we look at the water vapor imagery. Got this big trough in the west. It is producing snow out in the west and inclement weather, but all this action heading mainly off to the northeast. We got this big ridge of high pressure western Gulf. Lots of dry air. That's good because we don't want a moist atmosphere around tropical storm Eta. And this ridge, though, expanding into the southeast, so this is going to be probably blocking our low down the line, but we're going to be watching Eta for the rest of the week. Meanwhile, the rest of the tropics getting a little bit busier. We do have a new subtropical storm out here in the Atlantic. So this is subtropical storm Theta, eastern Atlantic, moving toward the eastern Atlantic, so no threat there. Of course, we have Eta, and a tropical wave here in the Eastern Caribbean can develop with time, and that could become tropical storm Iota going into next week, and no promises that Iota stays in the Caribbean. Maybe a southeast Gulf of Mexico run, but that's in the 12 to 14 day time frame, so we're not going to worry about that. But we are going to watch Eta for sure. Right now, all the weather has moved away from the Keys in Florida, impacting western Cuba again. Looks like it's getting ready to move out of the Gulf of Mexico and head back into the Caribbean, but it's going to stall here tonight and then make a move to the north. But looking better on satellite imagery, although winds have not intensified, pressure has not changed a whole lot, but we do think it is starting to slow down now, moving in the southwest at 9. It goes a little bit farther south and west and then begins a slow slog northward all week long as a tropical storm that could, by the way, become a hurricane somewhere in here where the water temperatures are warming before the storm starts hitting upper atmospheric shear, and that's what's eventually going to allow this storm to go down to maybe even a depression or less. Could weaken even faster before making landfall somewhere along the northern Gulf Coast. And notice Louisiana not getting out on 2020 here with extreme southeast Louisiana in the cone on this system as well. We could see this trek a little bit farther to the west, but it's not going to be a big weather maker when it moves inland. Here's the GFS model. It gives you a pretty good idea. It looks like it's going to be making its merry way toward the Florida Big Bend as the models were indicating going back to last week, but then that ridge of high pressure to the north kind of blocks it and sends it to the northwest, but it does look like it might clip southeast Louisiana, but again, this is just one forecast model. Go with the consensus models and what we have with the Hurricane Center forecast, but that tropical moisture getting close to us, but not here in Acadiana, and it looks dry and cool going into the following week. So let's take a look at our graph model here as we go through tomorrow. Overnight tonight, fair skies, maybe a little patchy fog. Temperatures get down into the mid-60s. Then for tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, but a few more clouds in the afternoon. I've backed off on the rain chances. There might be a 10% chance of a shower in here right along the basin. We'll have this frontal boundary working its way southward. May spark a few showers into early Wednesday morning, but outside of that, we'll be back to mostly sunny skies. Temperatures tomorrow and Wednesday in the lower 80s. So quiet night ahead overall. Mild temperatures, maybe a few fog patches by daybreak. 66 your low tonight in Lafayette. And then tomorrow getting up to 83 for a high. So another nice day. A few more clouds, maybe an isolated shower, but I got rain chance down to about 10% at this point. And as we move forward, relatively quiet clouds early Wednesday, but sunny for Wednesday afternoon. We'll make this a little front here. Bigger front coming, we think, sometime this weekend that could spark a few showers late Saturday, early Sunday, and hopefully drier, cooler air and get those nighttime lows back into the 50s. Normal this time of year, highs in the low to mid 70s and lows should be in the lower 50s. So with temperatures in the 80s here, Jim, we're still way above that. And yes, still talking tropics probably through Thanksgiving the way it's going at this point.
I'm going to forget you said that, Rob. All right, thanks.